Probably a good thing he missed double six so wide to the right. At least he's coming back for sixes instead of threes. That nearly bust the score. Walk away from that game, Shane, and take those 2 points and absolutely run.
But it just goes to show, we've been talking about the Rising Stars week that we got next week, but you still got people like Andy that have still got this infectious love of the game so late on in their career.
Yeah, and a player like him, it's good to have your tournament also for the young players to play against, because people know him. He knows he's a former finalist of the World Championship.
And he requires 128.
So to play against is also good. You can learn from players like that.
He's got plenty of time to take out this opening leg. But he only needs the three, and his Champions Week has got off to a ton-plus start, a 1-2-8 to win his first leg.
Yeah, but you don't want to lose 4-0, because that's also very bad for the legs. You have to get a couple of legs on the board. If you lose close. So this is a very important 120 finish for him.
137. Scott requires 120.
It's our first start again.
That happens when you didn't find your reach yet, and then the best of 7 is such a short format.
80.
Well, Hamilton leads himself on tops after 12 to complete a 4-0 victory. It's been dominant from first dart right until the very last. A 13-darter wrapped it up, and in the end, an average of 109.31. Andy Hamilton has set a statement start to his Champions Week campaign. The former world finalist is up and running, and boy is he up and running. Well, McGuirk got off to a brilliant start, but it's just hit a bit of a rock over the last couple of legs, and it's allowed Vanschie into play. Missed the big number there. We'll hope to come back for 3 more to level up at 2 apiece, but that's providing McGuirk does not find the 158. Double 19. Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent. His back was somewhat against the wall, but he's found a 158 to put himself 3-1 to the good. And look at the shake of the head.
For McGuirk, so he fancies his chances to get 6 darts for this. Double 10 for the match.
71.
The wire greys now. McGuirk found a 158 early on in the contest. Is he going to find a 140 to win it? Went tops.
Great effort.
80.
Was a little bit unlucky.
Jimmy requires
good shot,
20.
good choice. And now he has to hope that Jimmy misses that double 10.
Composing himself in the background, and now steps up to turn a 3-1 deficit into a 4-3 win. And the former runner-up is up to a winning start, but boy did he have to work hard for it. Richard McGuirk was 3-1 up in that contest, had darts to win it 4-1.
Shane
to learn how to win again, didn't he? He wanted to play more games, he wanted to win matches, so he did. Step down a level to compete there, but Shane McGuirk competing good, competing strong here.
Shane McGuirk.
A 104 finish puts his nose back in front. We have another quality game on our hands.
And we have another 10+
Andy
checkout.
to throw first. Andy requires 16.
If this was a tug of war right now, Andy would be slightly in charge. Throwing this from about 8 feet. It's not a problem. It's right at the bottom.
Andy Hamilton.
When he threw that, that was one of those moments where you just hold your breath and hope that it's high enough. And it was only just. With the sauce. Obviously didn't want any sauce.
59. Shane requires
McGuirk
84.
needs to get this order right. Beautiful dart. Double 12 to take us all the way.
60.
He's trying not to show his emotions in front of someone
40.
who is as seasoned as anybody who's here this week. He might have to stomach a loss. Andy Hamilton is the first person to 2 wins.
Andy Hamilton.
2 games played and 4 points are his. And two very different performances.
Danny
really
requires
clever
120.
to take the ball out of play for a checkout that he might not even get.
80.
But because he does, this is just
Jimmy
a little bit
requires
easier than, say, 122, which he could have left. Great dart. Tops. That
Game
is a
shot,
Champions
second
Week style
leg.
finish. That is
Jimmy
wonderful
Vanschie.
from Jimmy. Missed a couple of times. Needs it again. He's offering an olive
Danny
branch
requires
to Van Trijp.
66.
Who may regret sort of throwing that last dart away now because it's only going to give him one dart at tops.
46.
He needs more. That
Jimmy
wasteful dart at the 18s
32.
with the last one in hand come back to haunt him.
Yeah, Danny's got a long, long break before his next match. This one's
Game,
over, and he's
shot,
got a lot on his
and the
mind.
match,
He's
Jimmy
lost his first two
Vanschie.
games, but it is fair to say that Jimmy was the better player.
Scott
Win
requires
by any
114.
means. Win by any means.
Like hitting a ton plus checkout for the first time today. Right now. That's more like it.
Game shot in the third leg. Scott Taylor. Richard requires 120.
That one's right in the meat. Now he needs the gravy. Tops.
Game shot in the fourth leg. Richard
What
McKee.
is it with dart players this week? Scoring 180s, getting ton plus checkouts, and doing things that are perceived as perfect. That's if he gets it. It is tops.
75.
He made the way I move. That's
Richard
the best match start he's thrown so far.
132.
Does he get any more? Yes, is the answer. 3 darts at tops. And I'm sure if you'd said that to Scott Taylor at the start of leg 7, he would have said, give me them now.
96. Scott
That now
requires 40.
Is right here. 2 points are yours. If you can convert. Double
30.
5 does not come to his rescue this time.
Richard requires 36.
Unbelievable.
Game, shot.
That is a
And the
game
match,
that Scott
Richard
Taylor's going to have to
McKee.
take on the chin. That was really painful for Scott. 7 darts for the match missed.
Jimmy
A lot of work
requires
to do.
58.
Average of just under 104 for Jimmy Vanschie. Double 10. Would have put the seal on what has been a very good win, but unlike the previous leg, Shane McGuirk is not on the scene to pounce.
Now after 12 darts and 246, that's not good enough. The scoring is not there again, and we expected him to play better, but
96.
yeah, he's struggling.
Jimmy requires 20.
So double 10 to wrap up the win.
Game,
And a very
shot,
good performance
and
of
the
Jimmy
match,
Vanschie,
Jimmy
who's really
Vanschie.
making a move on Thursday. 3 wins out of 3 for the former runner-up.
Scott requires
Taylor needs something to
94.
happen soon. And that pretty much sums up his day. I don't think I've ever seen Scott Taylor look this dejected at this venue.
42. Danny requires
He
60.
might be feeling more dejected in a second. Danny
Game,
puts him out of his
shot,
misery.
And the match.
And it is the
Danny
man from the
Vanschie.
Netherlands who gets off the mark. Scott Taylor, who was fancied by a lot of people to bounce back today. And he can't
Jimmy
split them in the
requires
first leg.
126.
Funny that, isn't it? Oh, we're about to. That is an incredible dart. Double six. It's a
Games on the
superb effort
first
from
leg.
Jimmy.
Jimmy Vanschie.
He's got plenty of fans in Portsmouth. All business from him. Taylor's been all emotion.
48.
And unfortunately, it could be three
Shane
games without a
requires
dart at a double
40.
today. That's the case
Game,
because McGuirk
shot,
had a job to
And
do.
the match.
He has
Shane
executed
McGuirk.
that plan really, really well. That is the kind of performance that you want to put in all the time.
It's always it's a choice to go for the second treble. If you need to finish it, then I understand it. But now you're on
100.
22.
Richard requires
And you're
22.
giving yourself a very tough double 11. Don't go inside now.
No score.
And now
Danny
he is presented an
requires
opportunity
78.
for Danny Vanschie to win this contest. He's going to get one dart at double nine, and he
Game,
only needs one
shot,
dart at double nine.
and the match,
And following
Danny
a slow
Vanschie.
start to the day, Danny Vanschie has won each of his last two and has put himself back into play in this Group C. On 76 to finally get rid of Scott Taylor. Today
28.
has just not gone
Jimmy
to plan
requires
at all
76.
for the former champ. And so double 8 for Jimmy Vanschie
Game,
to
shot,
finish his day of a
and the match,
4-2 win
Jimmy
and to finish
Vanschie.
day one with 8 points on the board. He's in a very good position.
Andy requires 120.
This is typically Andy Hamilton. These are the kind of shots he takes against you. You might look at the ball. There's plenty of room. Oh, he went the wrong
95.
side. What a great attempt.
Danny requires 40. Game shot on the third leg. Danny Vanschie.
Well, I think that would have been one of those moments that on Champions Week, you'd
Fourth
say would be
leg,
one of the
Andy
highlights
to
of the
throw
week.
first. Danny
Accomplished
requires
performance.
80.
Keeping it simple. This is anything but simple. Pick a side. I'm quite surprised he went to the left. I thought the right side would be more inviting. He can see the board better than we can. He can also see the finishing line.
100. Danny requires
Trijp hits
20.
this. And he does.
Game. Shot.
He is very
And
much in the
match.
picture
Danny
after a
Vanschie.
very difficult start in his group, losing his first 2 matches. He walks away with 6 points.
Shane requires
They're
80.
pretty symptomatic of what has happened and what's gone wrong for him today. It's a match start at tops.
60.
That was never there.
Richard requires 76.
He's clinging on to life in this table by the finest of margins.
56.
I think he believes that that is that.
Shane requires 20.
3 out of 8 on the doubles. The average has come below 90 now. He won't care
Shot.
because Shane
And the
McGuirk
match.
has accomplished
Shane McGuirk.
his mission in the 15th game of the day. With that 4-0 victory, he will overtake Danny Van Trijp